Welcome back to accounting session once again. In the previous session, we have learned how to prepare the revaluation account with some adjustments. Today, we will see few more adjustments and try to solve one problem based on revaluation account. X and Y are partners. Sharing profit and losses in the ratio of 3:1. The balance sheet as on 31st June 2015 was as follows. X capital 75,000, Y capital 25,000, reserve 20,000, creditors 28,000, outstanding salary rupees 2,000. Machinery 40,000. Furniture 20,000. Cash 10,000. Debtors 32,000 minus 4,000, 28,000. RDC investments 12,000. Stock 40,000. On the above date, they decided to admit Z as a new partner on the following terms. he has to bring rupees 50,000 as capital and rupees 10,000 towards goodwill. For 1/4 share in future profits. The assets and liabilities were revalued as follows. Machinery is overvalued by rupees 3,000. Depreciate furniture by 10%. RDD is to be maintained at 10% on debtors. Stock is undervalued by rupees 10,000. Outstanding salary for the year rupees 1,000. So this is the question, and now we are supposed to solve the problem. And as I have told previously, now we are not supposed to focus on all other accounts only. Now we are going to learn revaluation account. After learning revaluation account, we will see further accounts. Now here in this problem, what has happened? The information is given that HMI partnership profit and loss in the ratio of 3:1. Their balance sheet as on 31/3/2015 was as follows. They have given all the relevant information as to the balance sheet, assets and liabilities. And here, what they are saying is on the above it, they have decided to admit that as a new partner on the following terms. He has to bring 50,000 as capital and rupees 10,000 for goodwill for 1/4 share in the future profits. The assets and liabilities were revalued as follows. So our solution for the preparation of revaluation account begins from here. So here in this question, revaluation problem begins from here. The assets and liabilities have been revalued as follows. Machinery is overvalued. Overvalued means it is valued more than the actual value of the machinery. So this will be debited to the revaluation account because actual value of machinery is 37,000, but it is shown in the books at 40,000. So here what happens is, here the value of machinery should be reduced, so decrease in the value of asset is so here machinery is overvalued. So if it is overvalued, definitely the machinery value should be reduced. So in the revaluation account, this will appear on the debit side. Next is furniture is depreciated by 10%. 20,000 is the value of furniture, and if it is debited by depreciated by 10%, 2,000 will be reduced in the value of furniture. Third is RDD is to be maintained. RDD is to be maintained at 10% of debtors. So 32,000 is the book value of debtors. 32,000 at 10% will be 3,200, and already RDD is 800. So here this excess RDD, there is reduction in the value of liability, decrease in the value of liability. Liability before was 4,000, now it should be made at 3,200. So there is a decrease of rupees 800 in the value of liability. So this will appear on the credit side of the revaluation account. Next is stock is undervalued by rupees 10,000. Stock is undervalued by rupees how much? 10,000. So undervalued means actual, it is valued less than the actual value. Actual value should be 50,000 and it is undervalued at 40,000. So in the revaluation account, you will show this on the credit side of the revaluation account. Similarly, we will consider one more adjustment. Unrecorded asset brought into the business. Unrecorded asset of rupees 2,000 recorded now. So if it is unrecorded liability, it will be shown on the debit side. If it is unrecorded asset, it will be shown on the credit side of the revaluation account. So let us see now the solution of this problem. So we have seen the balance sheet and then we have seen the adjustment here. Now let us solve the problem here. So first here, machinery is overvalued by rupees 3,000. So by machinery, if it is overvalued, it should be reduced. Sorry, if it is overvalued, machinery is overvalued. So it will appear on the debit side to machinery. Overvalued means it is valued more than the actual value of the machinery. So here it is shown as 40,000, but actually it is how much? 37,000. So 3,000 should be reduced from the machinery because it is overvalued. So depreciate 10% in furniture. So furniture 10% of 20,000 is 2000. Next, RDD is to be maintained at 10% on debtors. Already RDD is at 4,000. Book value is 32,000. 10% on 32,000 is 3,200. So excess, that is decrease in the value of the liability by RDD. RDD was 4,000. Now it has become how much? It should be maintained at 3,800. So 3,200. 800 will be credited to the revaluation account because there is decrease in the value of liability. Here RDD is the liability. Liability was 4,000. Now it has become how much? 3,200 because it is mentioned in the problem that RDD is to be maintained at 10% on debtors. And 10% on the book value of debtors, that is 32,000 is 3,200. Stock is undervalued by rupees 10,000. Undervalued means it is shown less than the actual value of the asset. So 40,000 it is shown, actually it should be how much? 50,000. So there is increase in the value of asset by stock 10,000. Outstanding salary for the year is how much? 1,000. So here also outstanding salary you should not consider this one because this is considered last year. So for this year only you should consider two outstanding salary. Rupees 1,000. Now there is the unrecorded asset of rupees 2,000. If it is unrecorded asset, it will be recorded on the credit side. If it is unrecorded liability, it should be recorded on the debit side. By unrecorded asset. So 12,800. Here it is 6,000. 6,800 is the profit to X capital. 6,800 into 3 by 4. 4 1 4 15 4 17. $5,100. So this is how we will solve problem on revaluation, and these are the adjustments, new adjustments. In the previous session I have not discussed about this adjustment. We will discuss some more adjustments in my next session.